One of the biggest challenges youth coaches face is the dreadful first and third. There's a runner on first and third. The guy on first base is always stealing, and we don't know how to stop it. We're going to show you 4 simple ways to stop the first and third play every time. Coaches, to give you the edge this season, download our Dominate the Diamond app. For drills, practice plans, and coaching tips, download it today. Here are 4 ways to implement first and third plays for your team. Let's start with play number 1. You have runners on first and third. Maybe it's a tie ball game. You don't want the catcher to throw the baseball down to second base. So what happens is he throws the ball. The catcher comes up and he fires it back to the pitcher, looking like he's throwing it to second. The pitcher catches the ball. If the runner's breaking home, he catches it and fires it straight to home. So we're trying to catch that runner at third base, thinking we're throwing it down to second base, but the pitcher is actually cutting off the baseball. This is a great way when there's a close game, maybe tied ball game, and you don't want that throw going all the way to second base, but you're still trying to deke that runner at third base. So that is play number 1.
All right, coaches, first and third defense, play number 2. This is a situation where we might be up big or we're down big, and we don't mind that runner from third base scoring. We're just trying to get an out. The catcher's going to receive the baseball, and he's going to try to throw it directly through to the middle infield, and we're only focused on getting the out at second base. Make sure that your middle infielders communicate ahead of time. They should know who's got coverage and who's backing up, and that's going to be dependent on whether there's a left-handed hitter or a right-handed hitter at the plate. Make sure we communicate. Don't focus on the runner at third base, and get that out at second.
Play number 3. Runners are on first. Runners on third. We don't want the throw to go to second base. Maybe it's a tied ball game. We're down by 1. We're up by 1. Whatever the situation is. But when a close game, maybe I don't want that ball going to second base. What I'm going to do is play number 3 is the catcher catches the ball. He immediately turns straight to third base and he guns it straight to the third baseman for a quick tag. We've caught many runners with this. So again, first and third, I catch the baseball. I'm not throwing it to second. I'm going directly to third base. Maybe the guy on third base is taking a monster secondary lead. Maybe the runner at first base is really fast and we don't think we can throw him out anyway. So instead of throwing the ball down to second, we're just going to catch it and fire it straight to third base. That's play number 3.
All right, coaches, first and third defense, play number 4. We might be in a tight game. We're down 1 or we're up 1, and we're really trying to keep that runner from third base scoring. This is also known as our read play. So what the catcher is going to do is he's going to throw the ball down to second base as if he's trying to get the out at second. The shortstop is always going to cover second base, and the second baseman is actually going to cut across and read the runner from third. The second baseman is going to take an angle almost directly at the back of the pitcher's mound. He's going to read the runner from third. In this situation, the third baseman can also help out screaming 4-4-4 or not saying anything if he wants that ball to be thrown straight through, but the second baseman can get eyes on the runner and he can either cut the ball off and throw the runner out at home, or he can let the ball go and the shortstop makes the out at second base. A couple key pieces here. Number 1, the catcher's got to anticipate throwing straight through and throwing that runner out. Number 2, the second baseman has to come in with the intentions that he's going to cut the ball off and throw the guy at the plate. And number 3, the second baseman can't run across the lane that the shortstop's seeing that ball being thrown from, because then it blocks the shortstop's view of the ball. So we want to make sure we stay on the left side of the throw. We don't cut across and obstruct that player's view of receiving the throw and making the out at second base. All right, guys, bonus play time. First and third defense. A great way to manage base runners is adding in the fake to third, throw to first. Now, be aware that some tournaments allow it, some tournaments don't. But what the pitcher's going to do is he's going to come set. He's going to fake like he's picking off to third base, which in most cases is going to cause that runner from first base to steal second. The job of the pitcher now is to turn and sprint right at the base runner. Okay, the middle infielders now are communicating. If that runner from third breaks to go home, the pitcher's going to turn and fire a throw to home plate to cut that run off at the plate. If not, we want to try to get the out as quick as possible. So the second baseman's going to cut in front. He's going to shorten the length of the base path. He's going to receive the throw. Again, with eyes on the runner from third base, aware that he might break home at any time, we're going to try to get that out as quick as possible, force him back to first base, and get an out.
So coaches, remember, don't stress out when there's runners on first and third. We've given you 4 really good plays to defend against the first and third offense. In our next video, we're breaking down the fundamentals of infield footwork. You'll learn drills that will help your players improve their speed, agility, and accuracy when fielding ground balls and turning double plays. This is a game changer for your defense, so don't miss it. Go out and dominate the diamond today.